Welcome back to Apex Alchemy. I got my wife here again by popular demand. Everybody likes you.
I see.
That's
Thanks, y'all.
Works for me. Today we'll be unblistering
Yep.
the Kershaw Highball. Right?
Yep.
You kind of like this one?
I like the looks of it.
Like
I
the
don't know if
look
I'm going to like the operation of it. But
Okay.
It always catches my eye when I'm going through all those sales.
Got some information on the back. We'll see if we can, just in case you want to pause it and zoom in or whatever you do. My brother was wanting to check this one out too. He had said something about wanting to order it. It's a really cheap steel frame lock. It's like $29 cheap, and it's in D2 steel. It's supposed to be a manual flipper. I think they saved on packaging, huh?
Yeah.
But we brought it out because it's not a huge knife. You know, it's
Go along the size of my collection.
yeah. It's along the size of her collection. What's that? I don't know. All right, well let's cut this dude open.
All right. We'll see if I can do this without tearing some shit up.
You'll knock the camera over
Yeah. Just knock it over.
if you want to. Knock it over if you want to.
Come on.
While she's opening that,
Oh, there's a
subscribe
rubber
if
piece
you
of
haven't subscribed. Yeah, it's covering the tip so you don't cut yourself.
Hey.
Nick Edward Behind the Edge. Great YouTube channel. Illuminati Ninja.
I hate blister packs.
Another one of my good friends on YouTube. Did you cut yourself?
I think I about did.
Yeah, putting knives in blister packs is the stupidest shit I've ever seen in my life. I don't understand it, man. You know, like it's a disaster waiting to happen. I'm like almost never buy one in a blister pack from a store. Like we did the Finn Wolf because we wanted to check it out, but that's because they didn't have one in a box. But some of these companies, they'll sell some of the stuff in boxes.
Or blister pack. Cold Steel is like that.
Yeah, you can get it in a blister pack, you get it in a box. Like, always put it in a box. I mean, like, the box can't cost any more money in a blister pack.
All right. Got it out, y'all. Whew.
All right. Was it worth it?
I don't know. We're going to find out.
Let's remove the mini lamps.
All right. So this is... Here we go.
So it's got a ferrule.
Yeah.
Or a fuller. Sorry. A fuller.
I don't like it.
May I?
Yeah.
Man, I like the weight of it.
Yeah,
it's
feels
a little
good.
heavy. You know, like I think the steel may actually help out with this knife because it's so like little that maybe the frame actually having a little bit of heft to it actually helped it out. Just personally. But it slow rolls fine. Medium carry pocket clip.
Yeah.
No flow through design. Pocket link catchers. Very hard to
Keep clean.
keep clean, but
Looks like it'd be pretty simple if you had to take it apart to clean it, though.
more than likely. All right, so that's out of the blade. I like the little blue ring. I think that's what catches everybody's eye.
Yeah.
It's 710. I'm sorry, it's 7010 in D2. So it's like the cheapest manual frame lock that I saw that come in D2 from Kershaw's offerings.
Okay.
They could have put a flipper or something on it, man. But hey, you know, like
Not everything's got to come out fast, I guess.
No, I mean, well, you can flip it fast.
Yeah. With some practice.
With some practice. And it's like, it's a good candidate for the pinch open too, because it's so small. Like you can just like pinch it open. And then, you know, like start it like that. Just roll it over with your thumb.
While we're right here in the video, for those playing the game.
We got an egg?
We got an egg. So, we're starting up a Patreon, but we would like some input. Whether or not you would be a Patreon supporter, how much do you think each tier should cost? Like, what would be fair price for the 3 tiers, in your opinion?
And that's kind of a loaded question.
Mm-hmm.
We understand that because we don't know what we're gonna be able to offer each tier, so we don't expect you to reinvent the wheel with your answer or anything. But like, what do you think fair prices and maybe even fair rewards for the Patreon
for
members
each tier.
for
Yeah.
each tier would be? Because we're brand new to this stuff, and this is not. We didn't want to do a Patreon.
No, we've had a couple people ask about it and had a couple people suggest it. So
we'll give it a shot, and just to reiterate, absolutely no. It won't go to building our knife collections.
No.
All the Patreon money will go toward buying knives that you guys want to see. We'll listen to your input, and we'll give those knives back to you. That's all I want to do with the Patreon. I don't.
Right.
I have no desire to make a living off of you guys.
okay.
Man, the highball's short. It's short. It's little.
It is.
I mean, this is a pretty small knife.
Do you got the stuff wrote down?
Yeah, I got the stuff wrote down.
Well, get those
Just a
numbers
second.
out then.
That's a PM2. Like, just
Yeah.
yeah. All right. So, yeah, I got some stuff wrote down. Go over some numbers real quick.
With your handy dandy notebook.
Handy dandy notebook. 6.75 inch overall. A 2.75 inch D2 blade. It's coated. 12 thousandths of an inch. Thanks to Satu Dave. It's a clip point flat grind. 3.75 inch handle. It's steel frame lock. 2.9 ounces. The weight especially for a steel frame lock,
Yeah.
is right on par where it should be for that 1-to-1 ratio that people like to see.
Yeah. It feels good. I definitely would have to have more practice with the opening of that one, but it feels good.
I got it to flip once.
And
I felt
it's like simple. The looks of it's simple, but
give it a little rest.
I like it.
You give it a little rest, you can do it. But like, just don't cut your Wii in half with it. That was a pretty good score on that Wii, by the way.
I really like that Wii.
If she's gonna carry that for a little while, she'll do a better video. I introduced it to the collection, but she'll do a better video on.
Let me get out in the
overall.
woods again.
Yeah, she likes to play around in the woods,
Yeah.
hunting mushrooms, stuff like that. That's her thing.
Yeah, and sometimes I got to cut them off the tree.
That's right. All right. It's not very.
Not a whole lot to talk about
Not
with
a
this
lot
one.
to
I mean,
talk about with
it's
this
a
one.
pretty simple knife.
Okay.
So
Well, let's throw another egg in there.
Yeah.
Because we got to do 5 more eggs,
and we-
and we only got 5 more videos to do it.
Yeah.
So, all right, what we got?
So going to your
Okay.
knife.
I did a video on my Carhartt knife row. It's really a tool row, but I didn't start off with that. What I actually started off with was this cheap leatherette type of red. I mean, it was black with like red felt in the middle of it, and like it had some like rubber bandy type of stuff. So if you're playing the game, the second egg, and you can just leave a comment on that video if you want to. How many knives was it supposed to hold? Like, I mentioned that in the video while I was talking about that first case. So like, just let me know in the video, in that video, how many knives it was supposed to hold. Because you may, if you remember the answer, just go to that video and put the answer in. And as far as that first egg, we don't expect anybody. We wouldn't want to pressure anybody to be a Patreon subscriber.
No, that's not part of the egg deal.
No. You don't have
Just
to be
looking for input.
do not have to be a Patreon subscriber to get the egg. That's not that's not required. It's just just kind of wanting to see what your views are on it in general. And so, like, you know, because I really don't. You know me, man.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not real big on GoFundMe's
Yeah, I was
and
gonna
stuff
say
like that.
Fund my project.
But yeah, I mean, if you guys want to do it, we're game to learn it, and all the money will go back to you, one way or the other. Like, you just let us know what you want to do with that. But so the first egg, it was
Give us your input. Second egg, how many knives was his original knife case supposed to carry?
that'll be it, man. I don't have any final thoughts on the Kershaw Highball.
No.
I don't like it.
You don't like it?
No, man. But
I still kind of like it. I mean, it's simple, but
yeah.
I like it.
It's not. I mean, it's not.
Hadn't used it, but
Yeah,
so far.
It's not bad. It's just not I don't know
Nothing
what to talk
flashy
about
and
there.
fancy.
No. It doesn't deserve an 11-minute video, but it got one. So you guys have a great rest of your evening, and we will put up a video on. We'll do a video on the Kaiser mini beg letter in the M390 with titanium frag. That'll be coming up tonight. And there's another Kershaw that I was excited to see. So catch you on the flip side.